Right, so today, ladies and gents, welcome back. Had a long absence, about 7 months off, moved house, bit of redecorating, bit of garden landscaping, so I've been out of action for a while. Today I visited 3 Stanton Air raid shelters and an anti-aircraft battery. Also saw some old home guard buildings as well as part of a RAF dispersed camp. So it was quite interesting. Met the landowners, they put me in the right direction, and it should be quite an interesting video. So yeah, hope you enjoy it, and thanks for watching. Right, so just down the end of the road here should be a little bit of woodland, and there should be an old army camp from the Second World War in here, just at the other end of my village. It's a bit of a gem, really. Using a gimbal this time to do my filming instead of holding the phone with my hand. So it should be a lot easier to, well, a lot better quality filming, hopefully. That's the idea. Woodlands should just be on the right here. From what I understand, there is an air raid shelter left, but I don't think there's a lot else left. So we'll go in and have a look, see if we can get in the air raid shelter, get a few pictures, and then go on to the next bit. So just like that, there is an air raid shelter. I think this is a Stanton Air raid shelter. I was speaking to the landowners here just before I came up. They thought I was a robber or something, but I told them who I was and what I was doing, just documenting the old structures, and they were quite happy for me just to go around, just have a look at that and nothing else, which is what my intention was anyway. So luckily, nice people just let me come around and have a mooch about and document these lovely things. I think this is a Stanton Air raid shelter. I called that because I think it got something to do with the concrete pillars are all made by a company called Stanton in Birmingham, I think. But just trying to have a look on the floor. Just used as a bit of an old wood store or something now. Gates has started to take it over, but still standing. He said there's a few more buildings down here, the landowner I spoke to. So we're just going to have a look at them, and then he did tell me of a few more up the road, so I want to go see those as well. Get a few pictures and a quick video. On to the next one. Those pipes that are made of asbestos down there, pipes and roof sheeting. Don't know what this would have been used for, but it's all part of the old military camp. There's a lot of airmen and seamen down here, according to the landowner, and the home guard as well. So there's 2 air raid shelters. This again would have been part of the camp. Held up with scaffold bars now. did say one of the huts here, Home Guard used to have the meetings in. Not sure which one, but he said there should be 2 air raid shelters on the right hand side. But quite amazing. I wonder if that woodwork's original, probably is. This building here, I think this is probably where the meetings happened. Asbestos roof completely caved in. But it is quite a sizable building, ideal for meetings. So this must have been where the Home Guard had their meetings. Nature completely taken over. But nah, the wall's not holding up very well. Bit of a diagonal one. I think I see an air raid shelter over there, so I'll just find a way down to that. Don't know if it's a bigger one or if it's a different one. But there is a few interesting buildings here, not much left of them. That looks like another air raid shelter. I think the entrance is over here. Still getting used to this gimbal. Yeah, that must be the entrance right there. I wonder if it's another Stanton. There's nature backfilling it. Landowner said when they were kids, sort of about 15 years after the war, they used to call this the Bat Cave and pretend to be Batman. But people, I think, have come down here and abused the good nature of the landowner here. And had fires and stuff in here by the looks of it. I think it's slightly longer than the other one. I think there's one more structure down here to have a look at. But this was all part of the site of RAF Wig Bay. Well, not part of it, but it's where a lot of the airmen stayed around here. There was a camp, so correct me if I'm wrong, I think Stanton Air raid shelters are these ones. I'll have to confirm with some other people online if it's a Stanton or not. But I'm pretty sure all these concrete casts were built in Birmingham. Birmingham. Back into the light. Just get a picture of in there. So this is the last structure in this section anyway. Completely ridden in ivy. Not at all safe to go in really, the asbestos. But while it's still standing, there's a couple of woodlands with stuff in from the wharfs and buildings, so I'm going to quickly document those. I'll try and get an anti-aircraft battery in if I can as well. It's all in the village I live in. Lovely. There I am on the second part. Another woodland. But that belongs to the same landowner. I think he said there was another air raid shelter in, and some concrete bases left over from buildings. Said it was all part of the same camp. Looks like an air raid shelter. There's the escape hatch at the top. Don't know if these iron structures are anything to do with what happened back then, or if they're more recent. Again, I think it's going to be just like the other ones. Let's have a wee look. You never know what you're quite going to find in these, but just get the light on so you can see a bit better. There we go. It's just the same as the others. Trying to see what's on the block work. I can't see any evidence of where it all came from, but like I said, I'm pretty sure it's Birmingham. But at least the village was well catered for air raid shelters, although I think these are more for the troops, the Stanton Air raid shelters. Quiet village today, a busy village in 1944, when this was at the peak of its operation. I want to have a quick look at the other structures. I'm not sure what's left. He did say there was another site, but he said it's pretty much similar to what you've already been to. But if you ever go to any of these places, if you can speak to a landowner, I'd recommend speaking to him, because he'll tell you a lot more. I wouldn't have found this if he didn't tell me. So I'm quite thankful for that. Normally when you go in urban exploring you just go for it, but today he thought I was, it was his wife thought I was just trespassing and going thieving, but thankfully I spoke to her, put her at ease, and spoke to the husband, and he was quite happy for me to just document the World War II stuff and nothing else. That's what I intended to do. So he was telling me stories about his granddad. I think he nicknamed him Captain Mannering. Later on, that was his nickname after when Dad's army came out, because he wasn't necessarily a captain in the Home Guard, but he was quite influential in the local Home Guard, I think. But no, if you ever get a story about the war from someone, get it and listen to it, learn something. But beautiful day. Bluebells are still out just, if the camera picks them up. But I think I've got time, I'm going to go up and have a look at what you call it, I forgot what it's called now. Anti-aircraft gun emplacement. Anti-aircraft battery, that's the word I was looking for. Right. It's quite a busy road. What a beautiful view that is. Right, I think, moving on up, that's the ammunition store. For the old anti-aircraft battery. I don't know what this is. Looks like there's something here as well. Concrete structure. That has steps or something underneath it. That landowner I spoke to did say the round building was the ammunition store. And it was an air raid shelter here somewhere, but he doesn't know whereabouts. There we go. Anti-aircraft battery. Amazing. So in the middle, that bit there was where the gun pivoted, or where it was. See the bits of iron in the ground? Should be a bit in the middle where it pivoted. And that's where it was all anchored to on these bits here. These are magazines where they kept the ammunition. Must have been a privy in there. There's a pipe up there, a hole in there, pipe sort of shaped. But it's a broken pipe on the floor, so I think this could have been a toilet block. Could be wrong, probably wrong, but I'll have a look around this. That's amazing. Looks like it's used as a sheep pen or something now. Lots of them, but those are all the same, probably are. That bit over there looks a bit more interesting. Don't know what this would have been. Lookout maybe. Place to duck and cover. They're all the same, but this bit over here, you can see that. Oh. Well, I can't actually walk in here because it's a bit flooded. It's not a bad bit. All this in the village I live in. Not really studied the anatomy of these buildings, but I don't know what that tower bit's for. I can't actually see the access for that. It's actually just around, it's a separate bit on the front. I'll have a quick look around, see what's there. It's all been backfilled with rocks. I don't know what this would have been. Bird nest. Let's go. It's a bird nest. Don't know what it was used for, but never mind. All the same as the others. The other one I looked at. What a beautiful day, folks. So a World War II anti-aircraft battery and 3 Stanton Air raid shelters and some home guard buildings. Not bad for a morning's work, is it? There's a satellite station there from the Cold War, so I'm not going to do that today. Got a school run to go to, but thanks for watching, everyone. Sorry I haven't posted in a while, but I will be posting more again. Got some geocache stuff to do, and I've got plenty of plans for filming World War II locations. Just haven't had the time to do it yet because I've moved house and done a bit of work on it. I haven't had time, busy with work as well. So, but I do plan on uploading more. So thanks for watching. See you again soon.